Well, looky what we've got here. It's a nice shiny black box, straight from the offices of PCGS. Well, when I say straight, it took about 2+ months to get from here to there to here. But, you know what they say, all good things happen to those who show patience. I know that's a saying or something like that, but anyway, let's see what this sucker has in it. Hi, this is Jeff, aka Silver Chupacabra, or my alias for YouTube. Some of you probably know me from that alias, and some of you don't. And hopefully, we can get to know each other much better through the video content that I create as I go along here. This just happens to be my first video ever, especially on coins. And to make it even better, this is my first set of Morgan dollars that I sent to PCGS for grading. And we're going to get to do a little unveiling together to see basically how I did. I know they're grading the coins, but I almost feel like I'm getting graded here too. But anyway, just a little bit about me. I actually first started collecting coins when I was a kid. My grandfather sent me my first batch of coins back in the day, and some of them happened to be Morgan dollars too. When back in the late 80s and 90s, I was big into metal detecting, and that actually made my love for coins, hunting coins, finding different varieties, just made it a big appetite for coins. And for some reason, when I started teaching, I just didn't have time for this, and I kind of forgot about it. And that was for 20 some odd years. And when I retired, I don't have tons of things to do, and why not get back into coins? And for the last year and a couple of months, that is what I've been doing. I've been learning more about coins than I thought I ever, frankly, would. Being able to grade them on my own, looking for varieties, just the love of coins in itself. So, with all that, let's go ahead and get started looking to see where we're going to go with this today. Without further ado, these are the Morgan dollars that I sent in to get graded by PCGS. We have some mint state, or what I think are mint state coins, and some with some lower values in grades. I picked basically what I picked to kind of try it out. There was no strategies or anything. I didn't necessarily send in the best of coins. The fact is, I sent in a lot of the coins that are CCs, and they are of lower grades, just to see basically what I could get. Here on the left, you can see the actual coin dates that we're going to be checking through, and then on the far right are the grades I think they should get. And we'll see if PCGS agrees. Let's go ahead and start off. We're going to go from back to front. And we're going to start off with the 1897 S coin. And I'm thinking that's an MS62. So let's go ahead and pull that out. And I did put some sticky notes on here, so you can't see the grades right now, but you can see the coins themselves. There is the obverse, looking pretty good. And if we look at the reverse, it's actually looking pretty good as well. There's a few marks here and there, but, in an MS62, or what I'm thinking is an MS62 grade level, you're going to find some bag marks and little nicks here and there on the things like the eagles and in the background. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the 1897 San Francisco Morgan. As you can see, little nicks here and there. Not sure what that might do when it comes to grading, but I'm still thinking this baby has never been out for circulation, so we'll have to see when it comes to it. Flipping it over to the reverse. Let's go ahead and start up top there. And as we go around, the background's pretty clear to me. But then again, as I've said, this is my first time doing this. I'm learning from this as well. I'm still thinking it's MS62. Okay, so here is the big reveal for the first coin. And PCGS is not agreeing with what I think it was. They are thinking AU58. Wow, I'm a little taken aback by that. Not necessarily the best start to the unveiling of these coins, is it? I don't know. To me, this has a lot. This has a lot of mint state qualities to it. Maybe I'm missing something about it. Hopefully, some of you might be able to comment in the comment section, of course, what you're thinking about it, or what you thought about it, and maybe why I'm so off on this, basically. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next coin. Okay, so let's see what's next at bat. I see, remember, we're going from the bottom to the top on this one, so it's the 1890 Carson City Morgan dollar. I've got it looking at G6, so pretty low grade, but you got to also remember that most Carson City dollars are worth hundreds of dollars in the lowest of grades, so it's not bad. It's not a bad thing to get them slabbed, and that's what I'm looking for here. And obviously, I already did get it slabbed. Best news to date, it is you do not see the genuine not gradable tag on there, so that's always a good thing. Let's go ahead and take her out and look at the reverse first. It's actually a nice, pretty nice shape. Maybe even a higher good shape. We've got the CC down there at the bottom of the eagle. Looking pretty good there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front side. Well, Miss Liberty doesn't have a whole lot of detail going on there. She does have Liberty, but that's pretty far in the recesses to ever really get worn out. But not in bad shape. I'm still thinking G6, somewhere in there. So they decided not to put this under the scope because it's pretty straightforward stuff. Let's go ahead and do the unveiling and see what is. All right. They actually got it up into the very good status. A VG8. Nice. I'll take that any day. So that's actually an upgrade. So, good news on the second one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next coin up to bat. Okay, let's go on to the next coin, which is third from the bottom. It is going to be an 1883 Carson City dollar. I am thinking it's fine with fine details, kind of like a mid-fine at 15. It would be nice to get that, definitely. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick, see if we've at least got a genuine, good old-fashioned Morgan dollar, which we do. So let's go ahead and take her out. Take a look at the reverse first. Okay, so now we're looking at the 1883 Carson City dollar, the reverse side of it. Actually, pretty decent details throughout. It doesn't have any breast feathers, however. To me, it has all the earmarks of a coin that's in fine condition. If we turn her around, you can see that we've got pretty decent details on the Liberty. More hair details than the last one, that's for sure. Pretty clear feels, not really any marks on it to say anything. It's circulated, but let's go ahead. We were thinking F15. Let's see what grade PGCS gave this one. VG10. That's a little bit of a shocker. I guess to me it's a little bit of a shocker. I think that's at least in fine condition. It definitely doesn't have tons of details there, but VG10, I don't know. What do you think? Please let me know in the comment section. I appreciate any kind of comments, by the way. Well, that was a disappointment. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next coin. Okay, so we're on to the fourth Morgan dollar, and this happens to be a Carson City as well. It is the 1892 Carson City Morgan dollar, and I'm thinking, just like the last one, I'm thinking F15, but now my grading powers, or however you want to call it, are a little bit wavering. So I'm kind of wondering now if this is really F15. So let's take a look at it. And we check on the back of it. Why don't you cue the Price is Right loser music? Because you can see it. I can see it. Genuine, not gradable. Ugh. Well, it was bound to happen sometime. As I said, I'm still learning how to grade coins. I'm learning how to figure out when a coin has been cleaned or not. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. I'm not going to just leave it and throw it in the trash, that's for sure. It's still a Carson City Morgan dollar. So here's the back. See if I can get some light on there. It's a lot of details, feather-wise. No breast feathers. It's kind of like the last one, maybe even a little bit more detail in the feather region itself. Let's go and take a look at the obverse. So I'm still trying to figure out why they're saying it's cleaned. Well, maybe it is pretty shiny. I gotta say that. And if this is, like in fine or in VG territory, this is pretty shiny. I think I kind of missed this one. And that's too bad. But anyway, pretty good hair details on this one. I don't think I'll look at it under the big scope, but let's go ahead and reveal at least what they were thinking on this one. Cleaned. F detail. At least they feel that the details were in fine category. Still a Carson City. It's not going to be as much as a genuine non-cleaned one would be. But anyway, just like before, leave your comments in the comment section, obviously. And does this look clean? When I look at it more, I kind of missed this one. Bummer. On to the next. Okay, so we have 6 Morgan dollars to go. The next one is an 1891 Carson City, and the one thing I did forget to talk about earlier was this is the one and only VAM variety that I'm looking for in this set of 10 coins. The VAM 7 Spitting Eagle one, and we'll look forward here in a little bit. I'm thinking F12 for this one. Like I said, we're kind of wavering on does the chupa understand what fine means or not, but we're going to take a look and see if we do. So let's go ahead and take a look. First off, is she real or is she Memorex? Nope, looking good. It's already a good start. And for this one, we definitely will use the microscope, because that's the only way you're going to see the spitting part of the eagle for this. So let's take a look at the details. And remember, I'd like you to play along as well, see how you're doing. You've got to be definitely doing better than I am so far. Decent wing details and the top end of it, of course, those are the ones that wear out first. No real breast feathers on this. It's kind of in that same area, maybe high VG to F. Of course, I've only seen one F, and that was a clean coin on the last one. Let's take a look at the obverse. The old Lady Liberty there. Hair detail, yeah, it kind of looks more like on that VG10, VG8 kind of a deal. Lots of detail on the back end, but in those areas that wear early, you can see there's not too much detail. Let's go ahead and take a look at this in the scope. Okay, so as you can see in the scope, kind of what we just talked about when it came to feather detail. Let's go ahead and look to see if we can find that spitting eagle part there. And if you look right out of its mouth there, see a little bit of an indentation coming out. That, I think, is the spitting eagle part of it. And we'll have to see if PGS agrees. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we got the grade we're looking for, and or if we got the van we're looking for. Let's take a look. Well, VG10, that kind of seems to be the deal of the day. VG10, which is not too bad. It's not that far away from F12. But it did get the van, and that's actually pretty darn cool. So that would be my first variety designation for any coin that I've sent in on grading. So I'm pretty darn happy actually about that. Let's go ahead and look at the last 5 in the collection. Okay, so we're coming down to the last half of the graded coins. The rest of the 5, I'm thinking they're all mint state in some region. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first one. It's an 1884 New Orleans. I'm thinking mint state 64 for that. So it better have a lot of breast feathers on it, because we know how New Orleans can be kind of tough on those. So as I look at this one, already pretty good. There's no non-gradable message there, which is always pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the reverse. Very nice looking coin, very shiny. There are just beautiful details everywhere on the reverse. If we look at the obverse, kind of seeing the same, even a little bit of toning in there as well around the rim line. So a little bit of fine scratches there on the upper left cheek there, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at it under the scope. Okay, so here is the 1884 New Orleans Morgan dollar. As you can see, feel the background is pretty empty of marks. I mean, there are marks there, but remember, this is under a whole lot of magnification. Pretty cheeks, not a whole lot of bag marks really on that. She's looking pretty good. They look good, of course. Got a little bit of toning on the rim, which is nice to see. Let's go ahead and take a look at the reverse. And kind of some things. See some bag marks there, definitely, but That's pretty darn good looking breast feathers for the New Orleans. You're not seeing really anything missing there on this one. There's the mint mark. Once again, you're getting to see a little bit of toning in there as well. Okay, so let's remember this is an 1884 New Orleans. Pretty good looking. I've got it going for MS64. Let us see if we've got an agreement. Yes, nice. Wow, finally simpatico with PCGS. And I might actually faint here. We'll have to see. So no worries there. Why not MS65? Let's not go for too much there, Mr. Chupa. Anyway, let's go on to the 7th coin. Okay, we are on to the 7th Morgan that was graded. This is an 1898 New Orleans. I am thinking MS63 for the grade on that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back end, see if we see anything that we don't like. Nope, looking good. Let's bring it out and see what we got. We'll take a look at the reverse first. Oh, she's pretty. There is a lot of clean background on there, and man, look at that eagle. That eagle is shining up. I'm not sure if that's a scratch up on top there or if it's the slavage itself, but we'll see. Anyway, other than that, man, that just looks fine. Let's go ahead and look at the front. It also looks nice as well. I might have underestimated this one a little bit at MS63. We'll see. I can see a little bit of scratching right over there. I'm not sure what that's about. But the feel's nice. Look at the hair. The hair has just got fine detail on it. Let's go ahead and take a look at this under the microscope. Okay, so here we have the 1898 New Orleans Morgan under the microscope. Let's go ahead and take a trip around here. Just looking at the hair there. The hair is really detailed and nice. No orange spots that you can really see. Face is in nice shape. You gotta remember that some of these marks, this is under extreme magnification. You're gonna be seeing lots of this stuff under magnification. Very interesting mark there in front of the face. Almost looks like a ring of death. Marking up on the neckline there, but pretty clean. There's really no big pock marks or anything like that on the obverse of this coin. We go to the reverse. There we go. And it's the same thing. Background, it looks in pretty good shape. Wings, pretty well detailed. I don't really see any wear marks, if anything. It's definitely truly looks like a mint state coin itself. Pretty clean. Let's go ahead and go to the unveiling. Okay, so let's go ahead and reveal and see what is what. MS64. Man, New Orleans is coming alive. So that's actually a little bit ahead of what I thought it was going to be. I thought maybe those marks, even those little scratches there, might take away some. But man, PCGS, wow. That is the first, or is it the second one I've had that actually is over. The second one. That it was over the grade I thought it was going to get. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next coin. Okay, so we're on to the 8th Morgan of this set that has been graded by PCGS. It is a 1904 New Orleans, another one. I am looking at that to be an MS64, and the way it's been going, I don't see why that can't be. New Orleans has been pretty strong. Let's go ahead and take a look, first of all, to see if this is truly what it is. So I don't see anything bad there on the back end. Nice toning on the back, by the way. Let's go ahead and turn the reverse this way so we can actually see it. Right side up. Nice looking background, and feathers in the wings and in the breast are looking pretty tight. Not seeing a whole lot wrong with that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front. Sometimes people call that the obverse. Anyway, this is looking pretty clean too. Lots of, the detail on the hair is awesome. Not seeing a whole lot of bag marks, although they're down on the bottom and on the neck. I'm seeing a little bit. I think the microscope might reveal a little bit more, but we'll see. Maybe I'm not thinking that this isn't an MS64 so far. Okay, here is the 1904 New Orleans under magnification. I'm going to take that same trip we just did with the previous Morgan dollar. Kind of seeing some of the same things. This is the usual marks. The surface looks really clean of big pock marks and things like that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the reverse. There's a little more toning going on here on the reverse side of it. Also some other things that I may not have necessarily noticed when I sent this. I don't know where those dirt marks are coming from. Makes me wonder if you can see them without the magnification as much, but this one definitely had some toning going on, and you can see that down on the bottom of the rim. Everything just looks pretty clean, pretty clear, lots of details. You don't really see anything that would warrant anybody thinking this has been circulated. It's definitely a mistake. Question is it an MS64 or not? Find out, won't we? Let's go to the reveal. So, what do you think, folks? Is it going to be the MS64 that I was thinking about? Or is it going to be a little bit lower? The reveal shows, if I can get it off, an MS63. Not too bad. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever, to be honest. Would have been nice for an MS64, but a 63 is a very nice grade for a coin too, especially in New Orleans. Maybe it was the weakness in the breast feathers. Let me know in the comments if you think those breast feathers were weak. That's kind of an indicator when it comes to New Orleans coins. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 9th one and my favorite coin out of this lot. Okay, so the 9th coin of the lot is an 1884 Carson City. And as you see, this is the highest graded coin, or at least in my mind's eye, this should be the highest rated coin in here at MS64 Plus. I really think this has 65 in it all the way. Unfortunately, there are some things on the reverse that might keep it from being that way, and I'll definitely show you that as we go. Let's go ahead and pull her. Once again, it is a genuine coin, no problems there. Let's go ahead and turn her around, and you're going to see some of these problems. This is a very pretty coin, clean, and I mean massively clean on this. And you can see the CC down on the bottom of the eagle. Details are immaculate, but as you can see, there are basically 3 points on this that are problems. Two of them happen to be right there. And then there's one of them right over here too. Basically just black looking marks. And I'm not sure if that is from staples or not. But everything else on this reverse is just pure. Beautiful coin. Let's go ahead and take a look at the obverse. Just beautiful. A little bit of mark here and there, bag mark wise, it's not an MS-70, that's for dang sure. But everything on this thing at least screams 64, if not higher. Let's go ahead and take a look at it quickly on the microscope. Okay, so here's the top side of the obverse. Pretty clean, but you can see a few marks. And remember, this is under a microscope, so all these little marks you're not seeing when you're just looking straight at the coin. And it definitely has some bag mark ugliness on here. You can't see it with the eye. There's a mark right there that's definitely, I'm not sure if you can even see it, but it looks like it got kind of tagged there pretty hard. And then right over here on the back end. Maybe not as clean as I thought it was, but it's still definitely in my favorite coin. It's my best Carson City Morgan dollar by stretches. So here's the back, and here you can see the marks. Just kind of makes me angry to see them. Yikes. They're not a spot of detail that's missing there. Very beautiful coin. It's too bad about the marks, but you know what? That's life. Let's go ahead and take a look at the reveal. Okay, so what are you thinking? Always asking the audience about what they're thinking about it. Go ahead and place your bets, so to speak. What will it be? An MS-64. No problems with that whatsoever. I'm kind of wondering if those marks were gone, if it could have graded at least up to a plus. But this is my favorite coin out of all the Morgans that I have. She's beautiful. This girl ain't going anywhere. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the 10th and last Morgan dollar out of this grading set. Okay, so we are on to the last coin, the last Morgan dollar in this set. It is the only Philadelphia coin that I submitted in this session. It is a 1900 Philadelphia, and it is a very beautiful 1900. I'm thinking MS-63, but we'll see how it goes here. Let's go ahead and pull it. It's original, which is always a good thing. So only one of the coins was not, all of them are genuine, but did not pass the cleaning stages, I guess. Here, let's go ahead and take a look at the reverse. I definitely have a bit of toning going on there. A little pinkish, a little orangish, I like that. Pretty good strike. Overall, he's got nice, strong breast feathers. Looking good overall. Background's looking good as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front. We did not see that. You didn't see it. Well, we'll see if you didn't see it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the front. You also definitely have some toning going on there as well. A fine looking coin. We'll have to take a look at under the microscope to see what it looks like a little closer up. Okay, so we've got it under the microscope now, and the background looks pretty good. Face is looking pretty good as well. Now you're always going to get some of the bag marks unless you're really on the high end mint states. But overall, good detail. Looking pretty good. It's funny how the toning kind of looks like dirt, so to speak. I don't know what you even think about that. Anyway, let's look at the reverse. Still trying to keep that, the sticky note on there. She keeps on wanting to come off. Looking good at the top. Eagle's looking good. A bit scratchy here and there. I was thinking MS63. I don't know. They can be tricky with these Philadelphia pieces as well. But we'll see. Here comes the reveal. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what grade the PCGS gave this coin. And it is an MS62, so a little bit lower than the 63, but I'm actually okay with that as well. I'm just a little bit off on that. Being interesting to see the reasons behind, the difference between an MS62 and a 63. But anyway, I'm pretty good with that. And let's go ahead and wrap it up here in a sec. Okay, so here's a quick summary of the grading and how it went. As you can see, actually lots of success and a few, boo-hoos, so to speak. As I go through, I kind of put them into 3 different piles. This would be the pile that I'm a little bit disappointed in. Definitely this one. I really think this one is at least in an MS state. An 8058 to me is a little bit lower than it should be. This middle pile here is kind of the, it was so-so, maybe a little bit of grade below, but all right. Not totally disappointing. Kind of so-so, and then the one to the right here, to me, these are the ones that were the highlights. These were either right on or they were just a little bit below. I'm really happy with the grades. And I think overall, for this being my first set of graded coins and sending them out and getting them graded, it was a great experience. I definitely see that I've got still lots to learn, and I have no problem with that. I love learning. Being an ex-teacher kind of goes that way. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I hope you will like and subscribe to my channel if you want. And we'll see you again sometime in the future. I do plan on having a nickel hunt, and that might be coming out within the week. So, for Jeff, that is me, Silver Chupacabra, I'll say bye-bye, and we will see you later. Have a good week.